Throw Gang, we are joined by the chief of cholos. He beat cancer's ass, call him a Foo fighter. Born and raised till he's old and gray, but still horny and paid. The SA Emirate, the Venice Viking, the Sultan of the slum by the sea. You got Duty Cock, he run the Snooty Fox. Born and raised Nike SBs, that's the real Foo Man shoe. Prince of the Pacific, Lord of the Lowrider. Sponto fucked your bitch, so we not talking sex when we say swap meets. The Sadie Hawkins head honcho, the Medela Maestro, the king of chemo, titan of the home turf, baron of the boardwalk, the LSD MVP, the shroom shaman, in the city of angels, but he on demon mode, founder, born and raised Sponto. Sponto, how the hell are you?
Wow, that was one hell of a fucking intro.
Yeah.
God damn. We not talking swap meets.
No, we ain't. Damn, long time coming. We finally tracked down the mayor of Los Angeles.
I had 3 years. I had
shit?
3 years to write this.
3 years to write that. That's fucking insane.
Me and YG actually co-wrote this together.
That's what I'm
I
talking
do like
about.
the last time that we were in LA and we tried to pod with you and you canceled because you were feeling a bit under the weather. James just then ran into you on the street. You're just chilling.
I totally fucking curbed you. You know what I'm saying?
That's any. You're the only person I run into on the street in LA. That's how outside you are. Is that you? Actually
I don't even
get
own a
run
car.
into.
I just walk.
Yeah, right. The only man who walks in LA who has a full-time job. Sponto.
What's happening?
Long time coming. Such a pleasure. Shout out your boy Eric, who is hosting us in his atelier.
Yes.
My boy Eric Feedman. Yeah.
It's a bit of like a dungeon vibe in here.
Yeah.
It kind of works with you being on demon mode.
Yeah.
The first thing we want to do for the folks at home is a little fit check. If you could walk us in the audience through everything that you're wearing today, the choice for you is, do you want to start top down or do you want to go bottom up?
You really want me to do a whole fit check from top to bottom
Yeah,
right
we
now?
do it every fucking week, bro.
Well,
You're not-
there is a correct
you're
answer.
not above the law?
I've never watched your fucking podcast. I didn't know that was
Same.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
I watch the reels and shit on Instagram,
Thank
which is why I fucking hate podcasts. And don't
Thank
ever
you
wanna
for
do
supporting
them.
the reels.
If I have to see one more guy talk about, let me tell you about success with a cup of fucking coffee, like it makes me cringe. You know what I mean? So,
What do you think about men's fashion reels? We're like, hey, here's some shoes you should check out.
Like I said, man, it makes me want to vomit. You know, but throw up in my mouth.
Well, we appreciate your engagement in that case.
Hope you're ready
I'm
to
doing this because of y'all, because of the fashion bros from our,
yeah.
from
We're
our
gonna get into
connection
it.
in 2013
Yeah.
or 14
We're
or
gonna get
whenever
into
it
it.
was, and we've been friends ever since. You watched me go through chemo. You came to see me all that when I was doing all that bullshit. So that's why I'm here.
Hell yeah.
Because I hate fashion and I hate reels and I fucking really hate podcasts.
Well, welcome to a podcast about fashion reels.
Yeah.
West Side.
Respect.
These are Eric's shoes, which I just stole. These are the toga loafers. Or, I'm sorry, the toga mules.
Shout out to Mule
I think
Boys.
these are my everyday wrinkled Stussy pants. This is an Alpha Industries jacket, and I don't know. I got this shirt from Departamento across the street. Shout
Okay.
out Joseph and
Hell yeah,
the
great
boys,
store.
The boys from Second Layer. Yeah, they're ahead of the curve for sure.
What about the socks and the panties and the shades?
The socks and the slingshot that I wear every day is actually from the swap meet. Fox
Okay.
swap meet on Lincoln.
Okay.
West Side.
What about and the Sunnies?
Oh, Retro Super Future.
Okay.
What about all the hardware? I was saying that every time I see you,
my
you're fucking
folks.
weighed down by more and more stones.
Yeah. You're shining.
Swap meet.
Yeah?
Jacket though. Yeah.
That's a safe word.
Yeah. And do you remember Murph?
Yeah, yeah.
The one that
RIP,
passed away?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is his ring that we made with him in 2013 when we launched the brand. And then a couple years ago at Sadie Hawkins, which you guys have never been to.
No.
Bro,
It's
were
the
here.
hardest ticket to get in LA, bro.
I keep ditching your podcast. You keep ditching Sadie Hawkins,
Well,
man.
it's
We got to
like-
fucking mix and match.
it's literally like the day before Thanksgiving. Like we
2
gotta be
days
home-
before Thanksgiving. I'm
we
not
gotta be
going to fuck
home
up
to
your
see with
holiday.
our-
No.
dine with our
No,
family.
I would be down to completely dub my family to go to Sadie Hawkins.
A lot of people
Chop
do.
it
A
up.
lot of people miss family dinner and Thanksgiving and all that shit, which is why I moved it 24 hours back because people.
So it's not a mo- so it's
well,
not Monday
they'll
now?
text me
What a
like all,
guy.
all twacked out from the dinner table and shit. Like, man, I've been up all fucking. I'm like, that's your fault, bro. So I give you a buffer. I
Prioritize.
give you an extra 24 hours to recover before you have to go see your racist Uncle Larry.
I believe that's a complete fit check.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and you're sipping on the most insane coffee order. You're like, yo, can you get me coffee? And I text you like, oh, what do you want, this ridiculous thing?
Don't say stuff like you're sipping
Bro.
on the most insane coffee. I'll fucking drop this microphone right now.
Wait, can we say the order?
Get
or
out of
is-
here
or-
with this weirdo LA shit, you guys. It's fucking the sickest coffee ever. It's fucking coffee.
It's 4 shots of espresso on top of the coffee.
Yeah, you're gonna be jacked up, brother.
I got a lot of decisions to make.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Like continuing whether or not to do this podcast in real time. Okay,
The
got
answer
it.
is yes. Fit check, drink check complete.
Boom.
Sponto, let's get into the meat and potatoes of this podcast. You referenced our long history together. The born and raised throwing fits link up that we're witnessing today has its origins like literally 10 years ago when on Fashion Rose we highlighted an early tee that Born and Raised did where it was like a white girl with her tongue out, right? And it said,
man,
white pussy ain't nothing but trouble.
You guys are trying to cancel us. I know what this
You
is.
made the shirt.
You want me to walk? You're trying to bait me into a fucking trap right
Dude,
now.
it was in Union, LA.
It was also
Cancel
at,
Chris Gibbs.
It was also at Colette.
What was the inspiration for that
See,
t-shirt?
I don't know. I didn't make that shit. That was two-tone.
Oh no,
You
but you approved it.
Yeah, I gotta go ahead and flick that one off.
Two-tone
for me.
was gone off the pink.
My man just
Two-tone
Heisman'd the white
was
pussy.
and definitely is still strung out on the pink. But you got that. That's a two-tone question. I can't answer that.
Okay,
question for
all
you.
right, that's
Yeah.
fair. That's a nice little pump.
All right, but so starting with that t-shirt, we then kind of just like did a little like brand highlight of Born and Raised on Fashion Rose. Is it true that when that clip hit the fucking internets, your homies wanted to put a green light on our heads?
I'm not at liberty to say.
What's the statute of limitations?
I
Murder
watched
for hire.
I watched it for a bit, and I was just like, "Are these guys cool? Man, fuck these guys. No, they're cool." and after a while, I just
We valid?
You're valid. Yeah, you get the stamp. You're good.
So it was never really like a close call of like getting a hit on us or anything. Like,
Nah,
you're
you're good.
So
man.
we can pull up to Sadie Hawkins knowing that
Yeah.
we're gonna make it through the night in one piece.
I'm gonna fit check you at the door, but
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
you're
fine.
invited.
I'm wearing the white pussy and nothing but trouble tee.
under a tuxedo, dude.
You might get an angry mob after you if you're walking like that, but yeah.
I mean, that's straight facts. We can't argue with science, bro.
No, yeah, it's been proven. It's been proven.
Yeah, beyond a shadow of a doubt.
All right, well, here's a
Plead the
question for you.
fifth.
Lawrence and I, we're coming out to LA. We're checking in with the mayor. Do you think we would ever have a chance at joining V13?
Now you're starting to tread in dangerous waters here,
Really?
James.
So, like,
we
so
can't,
no.
we can't
So
talk
the answer
about
is
that.
no.
I'm not talking
Okay.
about that on this podcast. I'll go talk about that on John Bernthal's podcast or something.
Shout out John Bernthal, dude.
I guess we're getting a little no jumper here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah,
Inside the Foos studio.
exactly. Do you watch that? Did you ever watch that show? We Own the City.
Of course.
Okay, you guys. Okay, what do you guys like better? You guys are fucking East Coasters for sure. Did you like The Wire? Or did you like Sopranos?
Sopranos.
Sopranos, of course.
It has to be it's Sopranos, but then Wire's like
Yeah,
my number
it's
two.
they're both classics. If that's what you're
Typical.
you know.
Yeah. So, anyways, when the Wire finished, everybody's just like kind of heartbroken, right? It's
Yeah.
just like it's over and never come back, and everybody's kind of been waiting and hoping that maybe the Wire will make some sort of triumphant return. But a friend of mine hit me and was like, "Hey, have you seen We Own the City?" And I was like, "No, what's that?" He's like, "You got to be kidding
good.
me, bro." He's
Yeah.
like, "The Wire is your favorite television show ever." He goes, "You have to watch it." He goes, "It's all pretty much all the original members from The Wire, and then there was this cop on there." And like, I watched this show for all 5 or 6 episodes, and I fucking hated this dude. Like, he was, you know what I mean? He was able to,
Bernthal's character.
I hated
Yeah.
him. So I'm like, I fucking hate this man. He played him so good. I'm like,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
is this guy? So I had to look into him and
His
check him out.
Baltimore ass accent.
It's just he's just like, I've had to deal with so many cops just like that my entire life.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It was you were triggered by watching.
I was
it.
fucking triggered by this dude, man. But anyway, I
That's how
looked
good
into
he
him and I
was.
was like, oh, okay, he's actually pretty tight. Then I saw he did the podcast with my friend.
He's the
Richard.
fucking Punisher, bro. Bernthal.
Yeah,
He's the
yeah,
man.
he is.
He
He's
does
the
love
line.
playing a cop, bro.
I think he lives in Venice too, homie.
Oh yeah. Have you ever seen him? You never met him?
I've never seen him. No.
Shout out John Bernthal wherever you are, bro. Fellow podcaster, brother in arms.
Yeah, he's tight.
Well, I guess like another fucking famous East Coast transplant making it out to Venice and just buying up all the real estate. I mean, Born and Raised, its roots were kind of in like reclaiming LA and Venice against like the gentrifying forces. But 10 years later, is the gentrification of LA just an unwinnable battle at this point, especially with all the fucking East Coasters coming out post-COVID?
You motherfuckers come here in hordes, man. I don't even know what you guys come. All you guys do is fucking come here and complain too. I hate it. I want to like light myself on fire in front of you guys, just as like performance art. Like fuck you, go home, asshole. Light myself on fire.
martyr of Venice.
No, I swear to man, dude. Like I see like the Dante Rosses of the world. Like shout out Dante Ross. I love that dude. But like he comes in on Twitter and he's like, I fucking hate LA. All I do is get my chakras aligned and do Bikram yoga and fucking buy
He's the
crystals.
one doing it.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, yo, you guys, that's like me going to fucking New York and spending 5 years in Times Square. You know what I mean? Get out of there. Go do something else. Have a taco. Go to the beach. Play handball. Go to Whittier. Anything. You know what I
Right.
mean? So, anyways, fuck y'all.
So if the three of us are gonna have a night tonight, let's just say theoretically. I don't know.
Hypothetically.
I don't know
What are
what's
we
on
gonna
the
do?
docket. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's the Sponto
yeah.
LA treatment?
The LA treatment. Look, Liz, I know what you're talking about here. I just want to shout out Jerry Lorenzo for being a real one.
Oh sure. Shout out Jerry, friend of the show.
We're all going to the Hollywood Bowl tonight.
What's the parking situation there? How does
I asked
that
him
work?
when you were in the bathroom.
I don't.
Pertinent information.
I think the capacity at the Hollywood Bowl has got to be around 50,000 people.
Fuck.
So if Jerry manages to fit 50, if he sells out the bowl or fills the bowl with 50,000 people, you know, chef's kiss.
Sure.
My hat's off to him, but I don't know.
But I mean, tonight, I mean, on any given night, like
Yeah.
let's say that, you know, we wrap the pod and there's nothing really, like our schedules are clear. Like, what are we doing? What does Sponto want us?
Dog, I got 3 kids. I don't do shit no more.
Damn.
Okay, let's say you got a babysitter.
Plug game week.
Because the
I
goddamn
mean-
motherfucking boys were in town. What are we getting up to?
If I was gonna go do something, I mean, if I was gonna take you guys out, I'd
Yeah.
probably go to like Dantana's or somewhere,
Okay,
somewhere
classic.
goofy, and then I would go to like apartment 200 and hang out with a bunch of 20-year-olds, and then you know, you know what I'm saying? Watch Jermaine's deal, let everybody at the door, and then I don't know, go to some house in the hills for an after party.